Alright, so it's been a while. I finally finished all the mini games. I have 3.5 hours left, and I'm gonna be finishing up Act 2 and 3, so let's do this. First off, let's get my Auroran Constellation. I've gotten all my rewards. As you can see, I grabbed most of what I can. And these just pissed me off, realistically. Some of these minigames just pissed me off, but overall, I'll just do it right here. Chen Yun, please come home. Okay. Ian-san. Okay. Okay. So, I did not get C2 Ian-san. That is a bit unfortunate, but Auroran's finding C1. Trails amidst the fog, or forest fog. Elemental skill Night Sling. Night Sling Spirit Orb can bounce 2 additional times. Additionally, the Spirit Orb hits an opponent. It will apply the Night Tide effect to them for 12 seconds. Opponents affected by Night Tide take 50% increased damage from Hypersense triggered by passive talent Nightshade Synesthesia. Unlock the aforementioned passive talent to trigger this effect. So basically, yeah, just get hit by Hydro or Electro. Basically Taser. I'm all good then. And then my Gaming as well, I forgot. My Gaming Constellation is C4. Soar across mountains. When Bestial Ascent Plunging Attack Charmed Cloud Strider hits an opponent, it will restore 2 energy to Gaming. This effect can be triggered once every 0.2 seconds. So, a buff basically. So yeah. Subscribe though for this little segment of what's supposed to be my stream, but then, well, I decided I had to eat dinner, so I really couldn't deal with it. But I wanted to check one location real quick because Kachina said she was gonna be going to the Flower Feather Clan. So if she isn't the Flower Feather Clan, she better be here, right? Where is she?
Be prepared and stay safe.
Where's the chief? I don't know where Kachina went. Kachina should be here. Hold on. I don't know where she is. Am I blind? Oh, there she is. Okay. I was blind. Okay. Gina!
Chief Matota!
Hi.
Kachina? What brings you here?
We're looking into what happened the last time the Bloomflower trials were held. It seems the then chief of the Flower Feather clan got into an argument with his brother. Do you know anything about that?
Sorry. I'm afraid that was all so long ago. I haven't heard anything about this either.
Dang.
Oh.
Well, even he doesn't know. Well, it's fine, Kachina. because I'll be here. I'll be here to cheer you up. And then Sitlali is also, there's also the location for Sitlali. I forgot to go, but I forgot to go and meet Sitlali, or talk to Sitlali because, well, I had to eat dinner, so I really couldn't deal with it. But Sitlali is Masters of the Nightwind, if I recall. So at least know where she is. She's by her thing, right? So at least here. Unless I'm stupid. Yeah, I looked again. I was stupid, yeah. I had the screenshot of a location and I couldn't see properly because it was like, it was either that waypoint or the reputation thing. So yeah, it was the reputation thing. I was like, yeah, I should have known, but... Sitlali! Where is Sitlali? Well, unless I'm stupid. Am I stupid?
Everything will be fine. It'll all be fine.
I'll check here. I hate how underground they are. It's so annoying. I haven't done this quest yet.
Let's ride! Full throttle!
Unless I'm stupid. Which I'm not. Yeah, the screenshot literally says Sitlali is right here. Looks like I'm stupid and I don't know where she is. Oh, Chamber of Weaving. Oh. I think she's here. I've passed this like several times already. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. You're kidding. I only been here once and only once. God damn it. Ah. There.
Doesn't feel like there are any leads we can follow up on here.
Oh, that's it? Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh, for God's sake. I'll barely edit this video. I'll probably upload it tomorrow instead. I'll barely edit this video, so. For those who are curious, you don't have to worry about me editing anything because this will be a lot more, you know,
Rev the engines!
VOD-like. So. This will be VOD-like, basically. Nyan, can you tell me more about the mysterious Kukasaur you mentioned before? Huh? You wanna make friends with him too? Yep, that's right. Where can I find him? Tracking him down is no easy task, because he's always off somewhere on his own. One second he'll pop up in front of us and then vanish into thin air the next. It's actually pretty impressive. One time, he took us to this absolutely beautiful place with this really, really tall stone gate. And there were so many other Kukasaurs there. We wouldn't usually trespass on other Sauron's territory, but since he took us there, it was fine. He said that was his home. Kukasaurs in Stone Gate. Sounds like it might be near the Flowerfeather clan. Let's check it out. What does he look like? How will I recognize him? He's really easy to spot. If you see one that looks all light and floaty, that's him. Is he dead? Light and floaty? Yeah, light and floaty. You'll know who he is the instant you see him. Seems to be the only description Nyan can come up with. It's vague, but it'll have to do for now. Oh, and if you do see him, could you say hi for me? And Milray? We're both starting to miss him. He did drop by to see us, but there were too many people around for his liking. Sure thing. Leave it to me. Wait! Wait!
Feeling hungry? I just picked these from the orchard.
Oh.
Go on, have some. Taking care of a patient like you're doing is hard work. Don't wear yourself out with worry, okay? If you need more, there's plenty more where that came from.
Oh. I'm getting sleepy. Oh, that's cute. Alright. Head to the place described by Nyan, so... White, or all light and floaty. So, is it a ghost? Is it a ghost then? It can't be, because... They said it's a person, right? Has to be. Oh, Knight, Molani.
Shh! So, everyone got that? They'll never see this coming. We'll catch them totally off guard.
Leave it to us. We'll show them what we're made of.
Okay.
Milani, Knight, what are you doing here?
I was interested. Sorry.
Oh, Traveler, Paimon, it's you. You nearly scared the life out of me.
Sorry.
Just between us, we're discussing our strategy for the next half of the exhibition match.
Oh.
But as for the details, those will have to stay a secret.
After all, we'll be competing against you this time.
Okay.
What about you guys? You seem like you're in a hurry. Has something happened?
Not much.
We're on the trail of an extremely rare and elusive Kukusaur.
Rare
Huh.
and elusive.
Rare, indeed. You give Kenichi and Mulan a quick rundown of the situation.
In that case, we can help with the search.
Ah,
That
fog.
description of the location's way too vague. The scenery around here is all pretty much the same. Without anyone to help out, it'll take you forever. What does
Thanks.
the Kukusaur look like?
Light and floaty.
Nothing more specific than that?
Apparently, we'll know who he is the instant we see him.
Alright, well in that case, let's split up.
I'll check the higher ground and see if anyone over at the Flower Feather clan has any ideas.
I'll follow
Yeah.
the river then.
Okay.
Sounds like it's my time to shine. As Kanich will tell you, I'm a born hunter with the eyes of a hawk.
Okay.
I haven't got anywhere else to be either. I'll take a stroll nearby and see if I can spot anything.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Anyway, we'd better get going. Catch you in a bit.
See ya. I completely forgot, since, like, he's the Kukusaurus. Okay. Like, since I had to eat, like, dinner, I actually forgot some of the plot real quick. I forgot we were gonna be facing off against Molani and the others next. Excuse me! That fruit just now was kinda sour. Try this one instead. It's super sweet. Oh my god. Why are they so cute? Greetings, fellow Saurians. Hello there. How can we help? I'm so glad we can actually understand these Saurians with the, me indwelling them. I was just wondering, have you ever met a Kukusaur around here you'd describe as light and floaty? Oh, you're talking about that kid, are ya? Eh? Are light and floaty really such distinct traits? This Kukusaur seems to have instantly understood what I meant. He sometimes shows up around here, but he's always sneaking about, trying not to be seen. He's often perched up on a cliff, just gazing out on his lonesome, daydreaming about who knows what. Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure I saw him following a human around a couple days back. Well, that's not something you see every day. You usually won't go anywhere near them. So is there a way to get a hold of him? I'd forget if I were you. Kid comes and goes like a shadow. Come join us for some fruit instead. Come, try this one. Sweet as sweet can be. Okay, thanks. Aw, thank you. Doesn't seem like a very fruitful lead. Guess I'll better wait and see if Mulan and Kenichi have a better luck. Yep, I guess that's the best I can do. I like these Saurians. Hold on. I'll take a photo. Yo! Hey! Not hide. Hey. Oh. I like these two. Alright. Time to meet up with Mulan and Kenichi, I guess.
Let's ride!
Should just TP'd, but hey. Anything, Kenichi?
Anything on your end, Kanich?
Nope.
Me neither. Kukusaurs all look so similar. They all look light and floaty to me. I mean, what could possibly be lighter and floatier than a pair of wings?
I didn't find anything either. How about you guys?
Sorry, Traveler and Paimon. We couldn't find that Kukusaur you're after. Are you in a hurry to find him? If you need a hand, I can come back and join the search again tomorrow.
Maybe he really is hiding from us. I'll try to think of another way.
Okay, well, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. That's what friends are for, after all.
No problem. Thanks.
I've told my friends over at the Flower Feather clan to keep an eye out. If they see anything, they'll let you know. So, What's your next move?
I think we'll head back to the Masters of the Nightwind.
Alright. I'll update them.
Come to think of it, Auroron could probably rig up a few traps and snag him that way.
True.
It's not like Auroran's traps can catch just anything, you know.
He caught Shibalanke. He caught Shibalanke, bro. Of course he can catch anything.
You never know. Might as well ask him if you get the chance. Anyway, we'll be heading back now. Best of luck!
Thanks.
Okay then, see you later! And thanks for your help!
Pale and floaty. I think it's a... I feel like it's a dead Kukasaur. It has to be. It has to be a dead Kukasaur. At this point, like... It's either some spirit or it's basically a ghost. It's the same thing, but like... If it's either an actual ghost or like a soul from the Night Kingdom. That's all I can think of. Because pale and floaty, those are the only descriptions I could give. Or that I know of.
Let me think.
Kachina, Sweet Lolly, what's up?
They're probably thinking about
We haven't
something.
managed to find anything. No one seems to know what actually happened back then.
Yeah, I can tell.
Any luck with your mysterious Kukasaur?
No, not yet. Don't think it's planning to make an appearance anytime soon.
In that case, I'd suggest we set this aside for now.
Right? At this point, it's either we find
it
them
would
or
be great
not.
if we could get to the bottom of this, but not every historical mystery can be unraveled.
That's
we
true.
must also learn to live with the unknown.
Into the unknown.
Just remember, as long as we stick together, no challenge will ever be too great.
True.
Yeah, I'm sure everything will work out.
Okay.
Still, after all this investigating, it feels a bit disappointing to come up empty-handed.
Finally, dudes. Found you.
Hey, Aoife!
Aoife, what brings you here?
Kinich mentioned you were on the lookout for a Kukasaur. Just so happens a strange Kukasaur has been following me the past few days.
Oh, they did mention that, like the Kukasaurs did mention that it was following a human. So it is Aoife then. That human is Aoife. A strange Kukasaur, you say? Care to elaborate?
No clue why, but this dude's been on my tail ever since I got back from the Children of Echoes. Not gonna lie to you, bro, it's kinda freaky. His footsteps are totally silent, and after dark, all you can see is a silhouette. So I didn't even realize he was there until Kakuku suddenly flipped out last night when he went for a drink. His squawking woke me up, and that's when I finally spotted a shadowy shape outside the window.
That sounds terrifying!
So it is a ghost then.
I could tell it was a little Kukasaur from the shape. After observing him more closely, I figured out that he'd been following me the whole time, but that he'd just been too quiet to notice. Not sure if that's the dude you're looking for, but if so, you're more than welcome to get him off my back. The sooner the better.
Wait a second. Does that mean...
It's dead.
Yep, dude's probably hiding right behind that tree.
Uh-oh.
Do you think we should send someone over to take a look?
I'll look at it.
It's okay, I've got this.
Okay, thanks, Polly. I feel like it's not gonna pop up though, because it's after Aoife. Why though?
What the? How is that even? Guys, get over here, quick! There's nothing scary about this. It's just,
What? So I was right. It is a soul.
Wait, surely that's not...
He's just like Io's parents. A Saurian ghost. Yep. No wonder Nyan described him as light and floaty. He really is instantly recognizable. Not like any Kukasaur I've ever seen. This must be Milleray's mysterious friend then. The one spreading rumors about the sacred flame crystals beguiling human hearts.
Wait, shouldn't he have returned to the ley lines?
Yeah,
Haven't they been fixed?
that's why I was curious a little bit.
There are many possible reasons, but right now it seems that our priority is...
So why have you been tailing me, bro? If it's treatment you want, can't do much for you, man. Sorry.
Oh, wait!
He ran off.
Wait! Wait up, man! What, you want us to follow?
Do you think he wants us to follow him?
Yeah.
Oh, if only we had a Kookasaurus on hand.
Hey, that's a good point. Where is Kakuku today?
He was so spooked last night that he rattled through every single word he's ever learned and then fainted. He was still out cold when I left.
God damn.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's just follow him. It looks like he wants to take us somewhere.
Okay. We follow him then. You follow the little Kookasaur spirit who leads you a much further away than you expected. What? Where the hell did you take me? Follow the little Kookasaur? Excuse me? You took me so far away. I was right here. I was like right here. You took me so far away. Hey! Wait up. Wait up, kid.
Looks like he's finally stopped.
Okay. What?
Why have you brought us here?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, why did you bring us here? What?
So, is there something buried here, or what? You want us to dig it up?
Oh. That's a bit disrespectful, but... okay. After a energetic digging, you unearth an old weathered box.
These are...
Woven scrolls, yes. Albeit very crudely made, and heavily time-worn as a result.
Oh.
Still, they're just about legible. They seem to document the very last Bloomflower trials that took
Whoa.
place centuries ago? But why would these be here?
Was he a part of it?
Let's read them together. These might just contain the answers we've been searching for this whole time.
I love how Paimon is covering half my face. It's covered half my face. Thanks, Paimon.
So, have you figured out a way to save him?
Indeed, I
flashback.
have. As far as I can tell, we need ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals. That's about it.
That's great news. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
Oh, it's the same situation.
Well, it's not every day that the chief himself drops by to check in on your Saurian buddy. Not so busy these days, huh?
You know I'd come even if I was. You're my brother, man. I heard you've been beside yourself since Antu fell ill, so I was worried about you.
Aw.
I mean, Antu means the world to me. I promised to stay by his side until the day he's fully grown, ready to spread his wings and soar freely through the skies. I mean, with him around, I've never felt lonely traveling through Natlan. Sometimes he's happy, and other times he's sad. Sometimes he has tantrums, but then he'll curl up beside me when I'm down. And right now, he needs me more than ever.
Aww.
I'll draw upon everything I've ever learned to help him get through this.
Oh.
I salute your courage and wisdom, brother.
No.
But these sacred flame crystals you mentioned, are you sure they'll do the job?
Well, I've studied the essence of the sacred flame and read various related scrolls. Sacred flame crystals are born from intertribal conflict. Back when the tribes were somewhat united, they would occasionally hold Bloomflower trials in order to obtain them.
Okay.
Seems like I've still got lots to learn, despite being chief. So, how can we use them? Is it really worth holding a whole competition just to get our hands on some?
Greed, bro.
Research on sacred flame crystals has been patchy to say the least, so there's never been a definitive conclusion. What we know for sure is that they can be used to treat certain chronic phlogiston-related illnesses. Others also say that they can be used to enhance a warrior's strength. There's something.
Power. Yep. And then they're gonna get into a fight, and then this guy's gonna run away because of the guy getting greedy in power.
Enhance a warrior's strength.
I don't like that, bro.
It's speculative at best. We need to analyze an actual specimen to know for sure.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, as long as they can be used to cure Antu's illness, that's enough. Nothing else matters.
Yep.
So you asked the chiefs of all the tribes to send people to take part in a scaled-down version of the Bloomflower trials? Remarkable that they agreed, given it wasn't so long ago that we were at each other's throats. Tensions are running high right now. If I were you, I wouldn't have had the courage to even ask.
Bro's gutsy, though, to actually do that.
I know, but I had no other choice.
Impulse.
Fortunately, I've treated patients from every tribe, so the chiefs agreed as a way of returning the favor. With all this ongoing strife, it's been a long time since we've worked together on anything. This might be a good chance for reconciliation. Fighting side by side for a common cause? That's the way Natlan was always meant to be.
Yeah. Let's hope so. By the way, what's with all this baggage? Heading out on a long journey or something?
I'm heading out to search for ocean zephyrs. In the meantime, I'll leave the trials in your capable hands. Just please make sure it all goes smoothly.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Come on, that goes without saying. Rest assured, I'm your brother after all.
He wants the power of the crystal.
Thank you. And Antu, be good while I'm gone, okay? Once I return with the ingredients, you'll be back on your feet and running around in no time.
Himara! How could you stoop so low, ambushing us on the field like that?
Ambushing? You've no one but yourself to blame for underestimating us. So what's all this fuss about?
Hey,
even if that was remotely true, your guys went way over the line. 7 of our warriors were so badly injured that they're still out cold as we speak.
Oh god.
The Flowerfeather clan must compensate us for our losses. Hand over the sacred flame crystals.
Oh god.
And what, we'll hand him over after all that? Just because you waggled some fingers and said some angry words?
Oh god.
Didn't you claim that we're holding these trials to save a sick Saurian? Take what's necessary for the treatment, then return us the rest.
Say something, Amara. We're not leaving until you give us some answers.
He's not gonna follow on his word.
If the other elders were here, they wouldn't waste their time on such puerile questions.
Because he wants the power.
If anything, I just wish we'd managed to collect more crystals. There are always people who think they're so clever.
And that's why the pilgrimage is better. Because a lot of people will fight over these crystals. For so little of these crystals, people are getting greedy over them. That's why the pilgrimage makes enough sacred fire for everyone to be fair. And I hate that about this.
So many
people are
contestants
greedy.
were just pocketing the ones they got in the trials. I'll bet your chiefs all have sweet little personal stashes too, huh? Everyone was in a frenzy, snatching the crystals up wherever and whenever they could.
Damn it.
We're hardly the only winners. I wouldn't even call us the biggest ones.
You what?
I get it now. Snatching the spoils while using the Bloomflower trials to weaken the other tribes. You planned this all along.
Oh no.
Ugh, that Nompole. Can't believe I trusted him.
The children of Echoes will not forget this.
God.
Let's go.
Damn it. Oh no. That's why he said...
Brother,
the crystal.
where's Antu?
That's why he said the crystals beguile human hearts, because it's greed, and it corrupted the people. Dang.
Oh, you're back. Come, sit down. I'll explain everything.
Where's
No need for
Antu?
that. I only came back to ask. Are the rumors true?
Oh no.
Rumors? What rumors?
That the Bloomflower trials spiraled into an all-out bloodbath, sparking a heated dispute among the chiefs.
Yes.
And that no one was bothered in the slightest about Antu. By the time anyone noticed, he was already gone.
Yep, it's your fault.
How could you lie to me, Amara? You promised you'd make sure the Bloomflower trials went smoothly. Why would you resort to such underhanded tactics?
You think I had a choice? As soon as one person broke the rules, the whole thing became a free-for-all. Playing by the rules gets you nowhere in this world. If I hadn't taken things into my own hands, another tribe would have just swooped in and seized the winnings for themselves.
Exactly. It's greed.
These sacred flame crystals. They have limitless potential. I, for one, wouldn't miss a chance to strengthen our tribe.
And again, it's about power.
I won't debate ethics with you. Where are the sacred flame crystals? Give me some. I'm going to search for Antu.
I've put them all into our research.
You did what?
I did set some aside for Antu in the beginning, but he ran off, didn't he? So there was no longer any need.
Selfish prick.
He's your companion, yes. But the life of a single Saurian is nothing compared to the future of our tribe.
Hear, hear. You've certainly proven yourself a worthy chief, Imara. Your name will no doubt be etched into the hearts of the Flower Feather clan for generations to come. Just remember this. No excuses can hide the harm your greed has inflicted.
Yep.
All the hope and trust that little guy placed in you, placed in me, you'll never know what that feels like.
And that's why he'll leave.
Wait, Numpel! Where are you going?
He's not coming back.
Antu! Antu! Antu, it's me! Please! Answer me!
This is depressing, bro. It's depressing. It's 1 a.m. I can't be loud. This is depressing.
Antu, are you okay? Oh, look at you out here all on your own. I'm so sorry, Antu. This is all my fault. I'll think of another way. After that, I left the Flower Feather clan and lived here on this hill with Antu.
Until he couldn't.
He was running out of time. I took him from tribe to tribe, begging them to spare some sacred flame crystals, our last hope.
Of course.
But no one believed me anymore. I begged them again and again, enduring sneers, insults, even beatings.
No one bothered.
Until finally, Antu's time came. In those last few days, he seemed consumed by an overwhelming sorrow. And then I realized it wasn't just the sickness weighing him down, no. Remorse filled his gaze.
And that's why he made rumors about, oh, sacred flame crystals
once,
are
over at the Children of Echoes,
bad.
Someone approached us with a sacred flame crystal, flaunting it before quickly putting it away.
Ah, this is what you're after, is it? Dream on. Go beg your brother for some. How many did he snatch up for himself? He's the one who put you up to this whole I'm a victim charade, wasn't he? I don't buy it.
Yep.
What are you? You little vulture!
For some reason, Antu harbored a deep and intense hatred for the sacred flame crystals. Whenever he saw one, he would muster up every last ounce of his dwindling strength.
That's why
in
he's
trying
making.
to destroy it.
That's why he told.
It wasn't until years after Antu's death that I finally guessed at the truth. He must have witnessed people fighting over the crystals without comprehending why.
doesn't
Unable
care.
to fathom how those once cheerful humans had turned from best of friends to worst of enemies, he concluded that they must have been corrupted by the sacred flame crystals themselves.
Yep.
In Antu's eyes, the only reason they'd started collecting sacred flame crystals in the first place had been to save his life. If I hadn't been there, none of this would have ever happened. He carried this guilt with him until the very end. I too shall be bound by guilt for the rest of my days. If only I had taken part in the trials myself. If only I'd seen the greed in Amara's eyes, or even came back just a little bit sooner. But the past cannot be undone. I have immersed myself in the study of medicine and spent my life healing all kinds of Saurians. I buried Antu here on this hill, where I too one day shall rest.
And that's why Aoife said in Act 1 that what he learned was built upon guilt. Or something like that. I forgot what he said. And he was kinda right. Because this is a perfect example. He was guilty that he couldn't save his Saurian. Dude, I hate this quest. I hate this event.
Before my own time comes, I've recorded all of this on these crudely woven scrolls in the belief that the truth should not lie buried. May those who come long after us learn from our errors, lest they repeat them.
Oh, they are. They will.
May the Natlan of their day be united as one, free once and for all from bloodshed and strife.
It's been several centuries, you know? It's been centuries. It's been... Natlan's changed, and it's kind of sad.
Medicine born of guilt.
Exactly. Now he understands.
So
now I
the
understand.
Napole from the scrolls was Aoife's ancestor? And that little Kukusaur spirit was once his Saurian companion?
Yep.
Seems so. That's why he's been following you around, Aoife. Even though he doesn't like appearing in front of anyone else, he senses something familiar in you.
Because that
No
was
wonder
his ancestor.
there weren't any records of the last Bloomflower trials. If anything corrupts the human heart, it's greed. And who'd
Yep.
want to immortalize the memory of a scandal by which all 6 tribes were tainted? The bitter irony is that the sacred flame crystals turned out to be nowhere near as miraculous as they believed. All that scheming, after what proved to be nothing more than a hollow fantasy.
Yep.
Hey! Where's that little Kukusaur gone?
Uh-oh. We were so busy reading, he's gone.
There! Do you think he's sad? Or maybe he's lost in his memories?
I'll go bring him back, or I'll go hang out with him for a bit.
Thanks. I might need a breather over here.
Okay.
I regret lingering for centuries, unfolding like this before my eyes. Can't believe I'm just now hearing my ancestor's story. Now I know why we became vets too. I gotta think this through. What should I do? What can I even do?
This is like a Aoife story quest, kind of. Talk to the little Kukusaur. What might he be thinking? This time I went and asked him. Yeah, like, what can you do, you know? Like, I don't know. We try to help him as best we can, I guess. That's all we can do.
I'll find some time to take these scrolls back to the Masters of the Nightwind. Just like Nampol said, the truth shouldn't stay buried.
Indeed.
Poor Antu.
Man. Okay. Hey! Hey, Onto. You good? Oh! Onto. Ah! Huh? Aren't you the blonde gal from just now? Wait, is this your real form? You can turn yourself into a human? That's amazing! Can you teach me how you do it? I want to talk to humans, but they don't like me. That is sad, bro. That is sad. Do you still remember what happened back then? Only bits and pieces. I remember being in a lot of pain. I remember how worried my good friend Nampo was. Afterwards, the pain stopped. My body felt so light, but I couldn't find him anymore. I searched, and searched. I searched without end. My body kept getting colder and colder, like I was freezing to death. Luckily, I found a nice, cozy cave where I huddled up and slept for ages. When I woke back up again, the world seemed completely different. Cave? Yes, and there were all these strange patterns on the walls. Some of them even looked a bit like me. Could he mean the remnants of the secret source? That's the closest place to the Night Kingdom. Maybe his soul hasn't faded away yet, because he was hibernating there. When I came out of the cave, I saw all those evil monsters had returned, so I went to help. That's how I met Milray and Nyan. Act 4. Right? The three of us had them running in circles. Once I showed my friends the way, those monsters didn't stand a chance of catching them. Eventually, those monsters all disappeared, and I faintly heard the sound of Nampo's voice, calling out for me to come to him. Monsters disappeared. This must have been after the final battle against the Abyss. Act 5. The ley lines had been restored, so at this point he could have returned to the Night Kingdom. But you didn't go to him? I wanted to, but then Milray came down with the same illness I had, and I was so worried for him. Nampo said that sacred flame crystals were required for the cave, but those crystals are evil. As soon as they got their hands on them, even the closest of friends would get into the most vicious arguments. Everyone started acting so strangely, like they'd all been bewitched. That is the impact of greed, unfortunately. So, you think it was all caused by the sacred flame crystals? What else could it have been? They were all such good friends before, and they used to care about me too. It's all because of those evil crystals. I wish I could cast every last one of them into a volcano. But we need them to cure Milray. What should we do? Times have changed, you know. Times have changed. It's not the same as it was before. As his Nampo concluded in his scroll, Onto misunderstood the real cause of the strife. It wasn't the power of the sacred flame crystals to bewitch the human heart. Rather, human greed and scheming. But what can we do now for this poor little creature? Should I tell him the truth? From his standpoint, would knowing the truth even make a difference? What's wrong, big sis? You seem a bit down. I'm okay. Let's head back to where the others are. Onto's eyes are full of such heartfelt concern. I don't know what to tell him. Things have changed, and so have the people. He's the only one still trapped in the past. I don't know what to say. This is why you never be greedy, people. Never be greedy.
Never thought I'd have the chance to meet my ancestor, Saurian companion. It's a pretty cool feeling. Wouldn't you say so, bro?
Bro.
Can he understand what you're saying?
This is such an emotional quest. Or rather, event. I don't want to talk as much because, like, it's just so emotional. I don't want to cry. And I don't want to be loud because it's 1 a.m. already. God damn it.
Kinda. I can pick up on Antu's vibes, just like he catches ours, but that's pretty much it. That's just how it is with Saurian companions. You have to spend a lot of time together to develop an intuitive bond. If my ancestor were here, I'm sure they'd vibe way easier.
Yeah.
In other words, he wouldn't understand even if we discussed everything that went on back then in front of him, right? I'm not even sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I could explain it to him by indwelling.
I think it's probably better if he doesn't understand. I know that running from your problems isn't the way to solve them, and that we should face up to the challenges in our lives. But even if we told him the truth, wouldn't it only distress him more than he already is?
Yeah.
That's right. The people responsible, the ones who should have apologized to him, are no longer around. All the truth would do is tear open old wounds and sadden him all over again.
Yeah, if he finds out, like, oh, it's not the crystal's fault. It's just that they didn't care. They genuinely didn't care about you. They'll just hurt and make him feel sad even more. So yeah, it's better to not bring it up, I guess.
Isn't there anything we could do to help him forget his sorrow and find hope once more?
We help his friends.
Just like Nampol, I've spent a lot of time studying Saurian psychology.
This is why Aoife's the goat.
They can be a bit slow sometimes, but they're razor sharp at others. They don't get complex human language, but they get a lot just from reading our eyes.
Yep.
In short, young Saurians are just like children. On one hand, they rely on their human companions. On the other, they really want to prove their worth. Helping people makes them happy, and feeling like a burden makes them sad. So, the best move isn't to get stuck on the truth of what happened, but to help make his current wishes come true.
His wishes?
He wants his friends to be helped.
For example, Antu, you decided to stay
Milray,
here because
yeah.
of Milray and Nyan, right?
He wanted to stay and help Milray and Nyan.
You're a smart kid. Sacred flame crystals are bad things that cause endless arguments among good friends. But now, after hundreds of years, we've finally found a way to beat them. Will you join forces with us to cleanse the evil inside them so we can save your buddy together?
I love how he's twisting the truth a little bit.
Interesting approach. You want to turn a lie into the truth, huh?
Yep. Best way to do is to convince him. Never mind what you're trying to do. Can we even be sure he understood you?
Actually, I didn't really understand either. Is there really some kind of evil power inside the sacred flame crystals?
No, we're gonna make it seem like...
Oh, dear child. Come. Let Granny explain it to you.
Oh, no! Oh, Gina.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, I'll do my best.
Yeah, we're gonna make it seem like we
Not
cleaned
so
it.
fast. Hate to break it to you, but the three of us can't make this happen.
We need to have everyone involved.
Let's meet up at the stadium in 2 days. We'll spread the word and see who's willing to play along.
Yep.
As for making Antu understand, Kakuku can help out. They'll have an easier time communicating.
Aww. Act 2 done. We're gonna help this man. We're gonna help him see the truth. So, I was told that Antu is by Milray and Nyan. So, let's look for him.
Full throttle!
Yeah, he is! Let's go! Hey! Hey! God damn it, Lillian. Hey! I won't understand what they're saying, so I'll say this. Naya and Antu! Once I'm all better, let's go have some fun together again. You better get better soon. Don't worry, Milray. I already found a way to cure you. That is wholesome. Alright. Moving on. Let's go to Act 3. Let's go to Act 3 because I have about 3 hours. Or 2.5 hours to finish this. And I'll be done by 2 AM. By 2 AM, I'll finish this in 2 AM. Or past 2 AM. This is gonna be great. Never do this. Never do this, guys. Never ever do this. Meet in the speaker's chamber to discuss the plan. Right. We have exactly, well, we're almost at 2.5 hours left, so let's finish this event, and then I can go to bed. This is gonna be a long video. I really hope I don't run out of space while I do this. I really hope I do not run out of space while I'm recording this. Alright, let's do Act 3. Spell of Unity. Everyone decided to do something after hearing about how badly the last Bloom Flower trials went, and what happened to the little Kukusaur Antu. However, you'll need help from your other friends. There's the crown. My 40th, or my 41st crown. I haven't crowned anyone in a while, especially since I've been getting characters left and right. I want to crown Kazuha. I genuinely want to crown Kazuha, but... well, double crown, actually. I want to crown his ult and his skill.
So sleepy.
Alright, Act 3.
Didn't sleep well?
Yeah, I blame Kachina. Being all mysterious about some gathering to discuss something important. I was so curious I couldn't stop tossing and turning the whole night.
Sorry.
Also, how come it's so quiet today? You didn't lock a How up, did you?
Ain't no way!
When I tried to wake him up this morning, his response was, "Leave me be, minion. Darest thou disturb the almighty Dragon Lord in our slumber?" I figured it'd be for the best that he's not here anyway, so I didn't bother calling him again.
Oh my god! Ain't no way! Ain't no way! There's no way! Bro. Kinich, you're a savage, bro.
Good thing you didn't tell him about our gathering. We could do without his gate crashing for sure.
Please. Oh my lord. Oh, that would have been bad.
Not late, am I?
Not late? Yeah, you're the last one.
Nope, you're right on time. So, Aoife, now that everyone's here, shall we begin?
The whole Natlin crew is here, by the way. This is insane.
Today, we have a big favor we'd like to ask of all of you.
What's up? Why so serious all of a sudden?
Why so serious? Jesus Christ! Hot women. Jesus.
It's a long story. One that begins with a mysterious friend of Milray's.
Aoife relates what happened in the Bloomflower Trail centuries ago. After hearing such a tale, everyone seems a bit gloomy.
Bloodshed between the tribes. That seems almost unthinkable today, but it was an everyday occurrence in that era.
Yeah. To think, like, all this because of some stupid rock that was made by a conspiracy theory. They're like, oh, it can give powers. It was just a rock, bro.
Even working together on something was impossible. That's just too awful.
Also, Veresa! Granted, like, Veresa's, like, Tribal Chronicles was a requirement for this event, but I didn't have time for that, so... Realistically...
There have always been disputes, but once they escalated into fully fledged clashes between tribes, even a peacemaker would have been powerless to mediate.
Yeah. Like... Tribes were all messed up in a way. So, like, you couldn't really do anything about that. But...
And that little Kukusaur Antu believed that the sacred flame crystals harbored some kind of evil power that lay at the root of these intertribal conflicts.
Yeah. Dude, we have everyone in the cast, bro.
And that led to all the later misunderstandings. At this point, it would be nigh impossible to explain the truth to him. Granny's right. It would only make him suffer all over again.
So...
That said, Antu will naturally sense that something's off once we've collected enough sacred flame crystals and cure Milray, won't he?
Yeah.
He'll see that no one has been corrupted and that all is as it should be. At that point, he would realize the truth of what happened in the past, even as young as he is.
Yeah, but...
Exactly. That's why we came up with a plan. When the second half of the tournament wraps up, we'll have enough sacred flame crystals. That's when I want everyone to act like the crystals have messed with us and start arguing.
Are we gonna act?
Acting! That sounds fun! Then what?
Voice actors are playing characters, and those characters will be playing as actors. The trifecta! The trifecta.
Then, we'll bring Antu over and cast a spell of unity to cleanse all the bad vibes within the sacred flame crystals and bring everyone back to their senses.
Hey, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
Of course, neither the evil power or the magic are real, but we've got to make the little dude think he's done something awesome.
Uh-huh, yeah, I get where you're going with this.
We're gonna fool him then.
The best way to make up for regrets is to do what you failed to do before. We'll recreate that scene from his past, only this time, he'll get the chance to rewrite the future.
This is crazy because this is the only shot I can get where everyone's in frame.
So, how exactly are we going to do this? Is there anything we can look to?
Once, when I was reading a foreign book, I came across something called an interactive play designed specifically for kids.
Of course you would read that.
The story usually features a showdown between a hero and a villain, with twists and turns throughout. Just as things reach a climax, the hero will pretend to be losing and ask for the children's help.
There's no way.
Then the children all raise their hands, lending their power to the hero and helping them defeat the villain. For the adults watching, it's just a performance, but the children will walk away feeling happy for days to come. At that age, happiness doesn't come from material rewards, but from a heart that believes.
That's true.
True. I can totally relate.
Hey, even when I'm like...
When I helped out at my parents' shop as a kid, they would always intentionally leave me some simple tasks, like dusting down the shelves or making sure the merchandise was arranged neatly. Then they'd shower me with praise when I was finished, saying stuff like, "Good job, Mualani, you're a genius." And the funny thing is, it always made me super happy.
Yeah.
Spot on. That's exactly it. We want to make Antu feel the same way a kid who just helped a hero would. Lessen his regret and pain before he moves on.
Yeah.
Besides, Milray already heard the rumors about the sacred flame crystals from him. If we don't dispel the curse right in front of him, he might refuse to take the medicine. But we can't pull off a show like that with just us. That's why I'm asking for your help.
Another frame where everyone is there. Let's go. A free frame?
We'll probably need about 5 more people. I mean, there are 5 more spots up for grabs. First come, first served.
Well...
You have my board. I'm probably the best at arguing here, don't you think?
I mean, after like, yelling at Mabuika, like, in Act 2, yeah.
We get some pretty rude customers in our shop, and I've had to develop quite a few communication skills to deal with them.
Okay.
You have my... cabbages? I can help prepare some props and special effects, like smoke to mimic the evil power, and bright lights for the spell of unity.
Hey, that's actually good.
And my Flame Strider.
Oh god. For what? For what? For what? Oh god, for what? I'm sorry, Mabuika, but for what? What are you gonna use the... Mualani's gonna do the arguing. Aurora and the effects. What's the Flame Strider for?
Oh, you're joining too, Archon?
Also, Pog?
It really resonated with me when Citlali mentioned a clash between heroes and villains.
Let me guess, she's gotta play the hero, right?
And unlike the heroes in those plays, I've borrowed strength from all of you in the real world. And we've overcome powerful foes together as a result. I think I'll do justice to the role.
Oh god, who's the villain? It's either Chaska, Varesa, or Kinich.
Well, if Mabuika's on board, then you have my hammer. I'm really interested in the part where we pretend to argue.
Oh god. Shonen! Oh no! Catfly! Oh god. Oh, she has a few words for Mabuika for sure.
Let's see. We've got our actors, and the stage is set. Now we need a director. A dude to run the show.
Oh, if we had Farina. Oh! Oh! If we had Farina. It would have been perfect. It would have been perfect.
Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're perfect for being a director. You're calm, cool, you're collected.
Consider it our vote of confidence, Kinich.
Thanks.
Fine. Then you have my grappling hook. I happen to have some time.
Alright.
So, that's everyone then. In that case, Varesa and I will take care of the cleanup.
Sorry, guys. I'd love to sign up, but I already promised to help transport the wounded.
Oh, okay.
As for me, if I see you all arguing, I wouldn't be able to resist stepping in.
Okay.
And I'm just really bad at acting. I'd be so stiff, the game would be up before we even got started. I'll stay and help the Saurians search for Ocean Zephyrs. Once they've brought enough back, I'll join you as soon as I can.
Okay.
As our Archon herself often says, we all have our own part to play, right?
Yep.
That's right. All right. Once the second half of the exhibition match is over, we'll split into 2 teams and play our respective parts.
Okay. Perfect.
Great! Let's make the second half an even more exciting fight. That way, we'll be able to collect more sacred flame crystals to help cure Milray. I've even come up with a secret strategy that's sure to catch you all off guard.
Oh?
After centuries, we're holding the Bloomflower trials once more. I hope that this time we can bring them to a close free from regret.
Okay.
Are you all confident that we can do this?
Yeah!
I need this shot. This is the closest shot I could do. Other than the other one. This is the entire Natlan cast, and I'm so glad to be a part of it.
Then let's get this show on the road.
Why is Mabuika pretty? Why am I attracted to her beauty? Act 3, Spell of Unity. Tournament of Glory and Bloom complete. Kidding. Act 3. We have begun. Final part. Are we defending or are we attacking? If we're defending, that would be fine.
Alright, looks like everyone's here. Time for a strategy meeting.
Okay.
Ugh, why do they keep picking battlefields covered in mountains that need climbing?
But you can fly, Paimon. I was about to say, like, excuse me? You can fly!
If you're worried about getting tired, I can just fly you straight to the top.
That's fine. She'll be fine.
Launching a surprise attack on their base would also be a good tactic.
I'll use smoke to sow confusion amongst their ranks. Then you guys can just charge in and beat the living daylights out of them.
I love that. I like how nonchalantly, like, Kitty, he actually just said that. I'll just throw a smoke bomb, and then you guys just charge in, and then we can beat the living shit out of the guys. I'm like, oh my god. Auron, you're too funny, bro.
It'll be over as soon as it began.
I mean, we have a powerhouse team, a master of the Nightwind expert in effects like smoke, illusions, and whatnot. And then Yansan can take down everyone because she soloed in the pilgrimage during the Archon quest, and Chaska's the peacekeeper.
These two are in even more of a rush than Paimon is.
I know.
Let's all just calm down for a moment. We don't even know what their formation will be like. Besides, if we don't deal with nearby opponents first, our main base could be at risk.
Slow and steady wins the race.
But the area nearby is full of rocks. Looks like they're trying to block our path.
Yeah.
That's nothing. Let's just charge straight through.
I mean, I have a Yansan. I could just charge.
Come on, time for a warm-up.
Please do not give me trials. If you give me trial characters, I'm gonna be screwed because 2 Electro, 1 Anima, 1 Pipe. $217. Oh, oh, lucky you have C3. Oh ho ho, boo hoo. Triple crown too. Boo hoo. I only have her C1. Auroran, I have him C1. Alley Hunter? What in the hell? What in the hell? Alley Hunter actually kind of matches him. Not gonna lie. But what in the hell? What is this? Bro! I'm a run bearer! 45-220, that's fine. Casca's fine. 5-star weapon, of course. 4-piece obsidian, triple crown, T3. Yeah, I figured. I'm not winning this then.
Coach will take it from here.
Ah!
You actually managed to smash all the rocks!
Woo! That loosened me up. Pushing!
Ah! Ah!
I'll stop you in your tracks!
Sorry, Kajina! I'm sorry!
Open fire! Don't worry, everyone! We can do it!
A little overkill.
We've got to fall back for now.
A little, you know, a little A little overkill,
Excellent.
Chaska.
We've secured the Children of Echo's base. Time to head up the mountain.
All tuckered out. Let me give you a hand.
Yo, what?
Granny to the rescue! Now that's what Paimon calls some serious backup.
Granted, we did get Shilonen during like the Moalanis, like the first half.
Granny's not here to check if I've been slacking, is she?
No. bro has PTSD. People of the Springs. Oh, Moalani's next, bro.
Coach will take it from here. Control
Oh.
Carefully, carefully.
Hell yeah. Also, let me guess. Of course. How did they build 186? What's my Sith Lolly? Granted, my weapon's not level 90. How much am I missing? 65? I'm losing like 20 plus. Like 20 plus EM.
Let's burn this breeze.
Ah!
Find a way to hold them off. Show me your moves.
Perfect. I have 3 elements.
You're free now. Not too far now.
Let's fly. Locked on. Locked on.
Nice, another one in the bag.
Where's Moalani though?
Something's wrong. There are far fewer people in their base than expected.
And Mualani hasn't put in an appearance yet either.
Uh-oh, not good. The people of the Springs took back the base we just captured. And even worse, they're sending troops to attack our main base.
Huh. That girl has some moves. I'll give her that.
Looks like we'll have to split our forces to hold off their counterattack.
Don't worry. I'll handle Mualani. She still owes me for wrecking my front door. You just focus on moving forward.
Uh-oh.
You're a lifesaver, Granny Seat Lolly. We can rest easy knowing you're here covering the rear.
Okay.
Thanks, Granny. We've got this.
Good luck, Granny. It's so hilarious. She's flying on a pillow. Attack the signs of the canopy. Kinich. Come back here, boy.
Coach will take it from here.
Come back
Keep
here,
pushing.
boy.
How is this not over yet? How many people do they have in reserve?
Splitting their forces into smaller squads to slow our advance and undermine our morale. Very clever.
He is clever.
Full speed ahead.
Ow!
Something's wrong.
Ow!
Door's over.
Alright.
Coach will take it from here.
Looks like the scions of the canopy space is on the other side of that cliff.
Ooh, does that mean it's finally time for the big showdown?
That cliff top's very high up. Whatever you do while you're flying over, don't look down.
Huh. Okay.
Steady.
Oh. Oops. There we go. Alright, we fly.
Let's burn this breeze.
Come on, Kinich. Come on, Kinich.
I knew that wouldn't stop you. Let's have our weapons do the talking.
Agreed. Agreed.
Alright, let's
my
finish
God.
this.
You
then.
asked for it.
Tell me what you see. Farewell.
Fire in the hole! Open fire!
This isn't over yet.
Prepare you.
Holy crap!
Locked on!
Hold on to your hats.
Bullseye!
The fight is done. Sound the retreat.
Holy crap! I honestly did not think Chaska would be this good.
The fruits of victory taste almost as sweet as ones I've grown myself. At least I won't be in for one of Granny's scoldings.
Oh.
Wow, that explains why you were so fired up today.
Right?
Auroron! Since when has your granny ever gone around scolding people like some sort of scary monster, huh? Huh?
Like that.
Anyway, good workout, huh?
Thank you, Yan-san. Trying to de-escalate the situation before it gets even worse. Very well.
You can say that again. It's not every day you get to enjoy the thrill of battle.
Child would.
You youngsters sure love a good brawl, huh? Once this is all over, I think I'll need a few days at home to lie down and recover.
Thanks, Granny. Without your support, who knows what might have happened.
I'll have you know that Mualani didn't pull any punches during our little skirmish just now. Next time she shows up at my place asking for a favor, I'm giving her a proper talking to.
Shows that everyone really was giving it their all.
Right?
Anyway, after all that, surely we've collected enough sacred flame crystals now.
Yeah.
We have indeed. Let's gather them up and head back.
Alright.
Next up, time for our little play.
Oh god. I'm gonna cringe again. Oh. Whenever acting comes to mind in a video game, it's either A, it goes well, but very awkward and cringy, or it goes horribly wrong. I don't see the acting go good. Unless it's like a spy thing, you know? Like if you're a spy, acting's good, but when it comes to video games, you can't act, bro. The acting, like characters playing the acting game, nah. That is not happening.
Aoife, this should be enough, right?
God damn! Jesus! Unfortunately, Veresa ain't here. And the Yan-san ain't there either, so...
Yeah, plenty. Maybe more than we can even use.
Okay.
Oh, that's great news. Just goes to show how fired up everyone was. Let's set the remainder aside in case of emergency.
Okay.
Next up, the main event. When do we start?
I don't want to hear it.
Just a sec. Before we roll the cameras, let's break it all down one more time.
Oh god, I get to hear the lines. No.
Shortly, you'll all take the sacred flame crystals and place them in front of Milray and Nyan. Then, once Kinich gives the signal, Auroron will do his thing, and the crystals will start giving off a black mist.
Okay.
That'll be the cue to start fighting. Once things get real heated, we'll bring Antu in and have him cast the Spell of Unity.
Okay.
Afterwards, Auroron will clear his black mist, and then we all go back to chilling with each other. Any questions?
Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Because this, again, arguments either go A, it goes very well but in an awkward way, or 2, it goes horribly wrong and it gets worse. So hopefully it's not B. But I have a feeling it's B.
Relax. I've played it all through in my head many times now.
Okay.
Great. Then let's do this.
Alright, everybody, let's do this. We're about halfway through, I think. Right? I don't know. Okay.
Oh, finally! We've got all the sacred flame crystals we need. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
Oh, Milray! Oh.
It's just like Aoife said. He looks very reluctant to go through with this.
As long as he sees us dispel the curse with his own eyes, we'll be all right. Let's proceed.
Oh god. Oh god, no. They're the actors. Oh god. No! Oh god. Oh my god.
Hey, Mualani. That's weird. I feel a bit dizzy.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Special effects team, get in position.
Ready to kill.
On the case.
Now, time to get squabbling. As agreed, we'll start with Mualani.
You've got this, Mualani. Leave it to me.
Oh god. Please do not go harsh, please. Oh god.
Now, listen up, Kachina!
Oh god. Oh god.
I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind! You hear me? I'd never have thought you'd do something so terrible, Kachina! Why, I'm positively furious!
Never mind. It's A. It's A. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's A. It's outcome A. No way.
What did I do again?
Oh god.
That is a good question. Let me think about that.
No.
I thought you said you were a natural at this.
I don't want to be too loud when I'm laughing.
I am, but I'm struggling to come up with a reason to argue. How am I supposed to tap into old talents when I'm drawing blanks here?
Maybe you shouldn't have volunteered. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Please don't go wrong.
If this goes on much longer, even the little Saurians will realize something's off.
Oh, hurry before the jig is up.
Don't get caught up on the reasons for an argument. Just start by setting the atmosphere for one.
Jesus Christ, the music even stopped.
Don't panic. I'm thinking. Oh, I know. How about this?
Oh god, please. Don't do something rash.
Kachina! You stand accused of the heinous crime of eating my very last Saurus cracker!
How is that a crime? How is that a crime? Oh, I'm cringing. I'm cringing. Oh, I'm cringing.
Huh?
I am cringing. Outcome A is playing very well.
When we went out for a picnic last night, you ate the last Saurus cracker! How could you have done such an abominable thing? I was saving that for the end!
Also, why Kachina of all people? Why is the adorable Sunshine Child being abused like this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, so? You ate way more than I did!
Well, they're all getting a character.
No. You just don't get it! The ones we ate in the middle don't matter. The last one's always the tastiest!
Okay, that's good. Oh god.
Good. He's starting to buy it. Time to turn up the heat.
And turn up the heat. Uh-oh.
Mualani! Isn't it about time you paid up for wrecking my door?
I love this angle. I'm sorry. I love this angle. I love this shot.
Oh, seriously? You're bringing this up now? You promised to let it go the last time we had dinner together!
And when might that have been?
The last time we had dinner, like I said! We were over at the People of the Springs, and you'd had just a teensy bit too much to drink. You took my hand and said it was all water under the bridge. But hold on, have you genuinely forgotten? Oh, this isn't part of your act, is it? And to think I tried so hard.
I mean, Citlali didn't have to even think about it or try. He just did.
Is this what sacred flame crystals can do? It's like you've all become completely different people.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I don't want to hear Mavuika act unless she's good at it. Please be good.
Surely our only hope now is for me to...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Can it, Mawika? Do you even have any idea how long I've had to put up with your nonsense?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not acting, Shilonin. That's not acting, Shilonin.
Without so much as a heads up, you just dumped some pile of design schematics in my workshop that you'd gotten from who knows where, and then tell me to build you that flame rider or whatever you call it.
Oh god.
Then you drive it into the wilderness every single day, and then whenever it breaks down, you send it straight back to me for repair, even when I'm on vacation. Oh, and not to mention your special sunglasses and that precious sword of yours that's impervious to even the hottest of flames. Do you need to make a list?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, she is roasting the fuck out of her.
Is it just me? Or is Shilonin's acting pretty convincing?
That frame where everyone freaked out.
She might be the only one who's not actually acting, Kachina.
She's actually pissed.
So sleepy. Why didn't you wake me up this morning, Kanich?
Oh, no. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Get out. Go away. Not right now.
And from now on, I am not taking any more work during holidays, and you're banned from showing up at my vacation spots.
Wait a minute. I remember now. You were the one who kept encouraging me to drink more that evening. Trying to get me drunk so you could write off some old debts, huh? Smooth moves, Mualani. Figured out some tricks to use on old Granny, have you?
Well, would you look at that? Oh, these little pipsqueaks suddenly at each other's throats! Oh, what a golden opportunity this could be!
Shut up!
Listen up, everyone! Arguing won't solve any problems, so let's settle this with a good old-fashioned fight to the death! The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, hereby appoint myself your referee!
Oh god. We're actually pushing it to the limit. How? Oh god, you're pushing it to the limit, bro.
Kanich! Let's start with Kanich! Who's got it in for Kanich? Huh? Whoa, what's wrong? Why are you all looking at me?
Oh, perfect timing.
Oh, we get to beat you.
You. Well, you're the worst. You wasted an entire bucket of ice by taking a bath in it.
And you ate all those crackers I baked. I spent the whole night preparing them.
Always yelling at the top of your lungs. You're a permanent earache in a pint-sized package.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No list would suffice to record the horrible things you've done.
Whoa! Time out! Why is this all suddenly aimed at me?
Because everyone's mad at you, including me. Shut up. I am so surprised though that like I am so surprised Shilonen did not act. She went full on like rage mode on Nobuika.
Oh, how could this be? The argument's spiraling out of control. I can no longer cleanse the evil power within the sacred flame crystals myself. If this goes on much longer, continues for much longer. Oh, how does it go again? Let me see.
Nobuika, are you kidding me? She forgot her lines. You have got to be kidding me. You forgot your lines. Oh my lord.
Oh, yeah. If this goes on much longer, Natlan will be in grave danger.
I hate how she forgot her line. Bro.
We're so close. If only a brave hero would step forward. Good thing I wrote that all down in advance. Hopefully I sold it.
Oh, Farina's gonna give you pointers, I swear to god. Farina's gonna give you pointers, all of you. With the exception of Shilonen, I think. With the exception of Shilonen and Shitlale, I think.
That's us. You ready, Antu? Antu?
Uh-oh. Antu. Uh-oh. No! No! Oh no! He's seeing it
There's
again.
no need to save him. Think of what we could accomplish with all those sacred flame crystals.
Oh no.
Fine by me. Let's settle our old scores today. Once and for all.
No.
What right do you children of Echoes think you have to point fingers at us? How many times have you wronged us over the years?
Hold on. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. It's exactly 2 a.m., bro. I gotta go to bed.
Bunch of liars and cowards, banding together like the vermin you are.
I gotta go to
It's
bed,
sickening.
please. Please, hurry up. I gotta go to bed.
Huh! Never have the heavens smiled down upon those who live by the rules. If something's worth having, you've gotta take it by force.
Oh god.
I should never have believed you.
Actually, no. Yes. Oh god. It's all my fault. If only I had never fallen ill in the first place. No! Don't think that! Don't think that way. I don't want to be cured. I don't want the sacred flame crystals. Please stop fighting. Please. No! No!
Antu!
You're up, bro!
You're up, bro! Oh, I love Kakuku.
This ends now! We're here to save the day!
Evil power that corrupts the human heart? There's no place for you in Natlan anymore. We will stand united and face the years ahead together. Fly, my dude, fly! Cast a spell of unity, just like I taught you.
Now, Auroran.
Got it.
Whoa! Auroran! Sick, bro! That's actually sick. Nice work, Auroran. Nice! Not bad, bro. Not bad.
The path of fate lies bleak. Walls rise in human hearts. Yet those walls we shall break, and we will march on. From this day forth, may worldly strife be no more.
What in the... Look! The evil power is fading!
The magic's working.
Grain fruit chips taste so much better with sweet cheese. That's not even up for debate.
I think you'll find that salted cheese is the classic. The first and best choice in Natlan for centuries.
Psh, cheese! That stuff's for kids! I'd never go near it.
Oh god.
Well, I guess you're not completely wrong. They have a unique flavor with salted cheese, too. The perfect storytime snack.
It worked! Aww.
Also great with a glass of wine. Though sweet cheese with a splash of liqueur works well too. Let's have another get-together sometime. Don't worry, I won't bring up the door incident again.
You're amazing, Granny. Next time I'll come with Kachina, and we'll bring some home-baked Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips along.
And some blaze meat stew and volcano cake too.
It worked!
Sure. In that case, I'll go find Veressa and we'll make you some nice, juice or something. When will you all grow up? Why does it feel like I'm always the only one drinking?
You should stay off the bottle too, Granny. Isn't there some kind of sweet and sour soup that's all the rage with the Masters of the Nightwind right now? What's it called again? Mystique soup? Much better than alcohol, if you ask me.
Hey.
Wait a minute, what exactly is going on here? Your attitudes towards each other are changing way too fast!
Huh. Wow, that's weird. What was I just saying? I can't remember for the life of me. Can you, Mawika?
I love Mawika's smug face saying like, oh, I know.
Something about wishing I dropped by your workshop more often and how grateful you are that I keep pushing you to achieve the impossible.
Yeah, that's not gonna fly.
Life is like climbing a mountain. All the best views are at the top. You just give people that kind of vibe.
Wait, are you serious?
Just kidding. I'll try my best not to dump any more strange commissions on you.
Hey.
How into that have you two? Snap out of it, people! It's like you're all under some kind of spell! Quick, Kanich, think of something!
How? I owe you an apology too. I've been too harsh on you.
There is no way. Kinich, of all people, apologizing to a how? No way. Am I dreaming? It's already 2 a.m. I'm probably sleeping right now. No, I'm kidding. Oh my god. I know! I know! Bro, what the hell?
It seems the evil power is completely gone. Were you the one who helped us?
Yay!
Awesome job, bro!
Nice job, Montu.
Great job, Antu. Now that the sacred flame crystals have been cleansed, we can use them to cure your friend. Don't leave him hanging. Go tell him the good news.
Montu! Milray. Yay!
Thank you so much. All of you. This turned out even better than I imagined.
See, told you it would all work out. Didn't I mention I'm an old hand at this whole argument game?
You kind of sucked at it at the beginning.
You were this close to spilling the beans.
Right?
Here. Even the kids of our tribe would have done a better job. Tell you what, we're lucky they don't speak our language.
I couldn't help it. Besides, how was I supposed to, criticize Kachina to her face like that?
Lani. Actually, it was the same for me. Even though I knew it was all just an act, I didn't want to argue with you.
Huh? So you were all just playing pretend? Ugh, boring. I'm going back to bed.
Shut up, Ahau.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Now, all that's left are the
Bye.
Ocean Zephyrs, right?
Bye, Ahau.
I heard on the way over that we'd already found some, so it shouldn't take long.
Yeah.
Everyone, over here!
Hey! Everybody else is here!
Hiyan-san! And, whoa, that's a lot of Saurians!
We've gathered enough Ocean Zephyrs. I asked them to give them to me, but they wanted to bring them over themselves.
It's the babies! It's the babies that were in the venue.
So we came together. Here, I think this should be enough.
Just hang on a moment, everyone. I'll go mix the ingredients.
Okay.
Hey, Kakuku. Dude. Less chat, more help.
Alright.
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Sure thing, bro. I got you, bro. Yuffie quickly prepares the medicine and feeds it to Milray. Now comes the most important step of all.
Whew. This is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. Oh, sacred flame crystal, forged by the will of many. Please, work your wonders and drive this sickness away.
Cutscene? Is this cutscene? This event cutscene? Oh my god, it is. Oh my god.
Yay! Hooray!
This is such a good event. It fits like an epilogue. It fits like an epilogue. Onto! Come on. Dun, 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 dun. You can hear a little bit of the Natlan theme in the background. Oh my god. Ah, this is so cute! Oh my god. I'm trying not to be loud. Oh, they are so cute! Oh, I'm getting emotional! I'm actually tearing up. Hey! Oh, Lazard! Every time I'm Saurian! But that's not good sword! You kill me, sword! Oh. The boy. Oh my god. Goodbye. Oh. Ba da da da. Ba 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 da da da. That was such a beautiful cutscene. I love this event. I love Natlan. I love Natlan. This feels like a great epilogue. If I did most of all Natlan content, Tribal Chronicles, especially, before like I finished Archon Quest, I bet the experience would have been so much better. This event feels like such a good epilogue. I'm so glad I get to experience this, even though it's going away in like 2 hours. But
cheer up, bro. It's always tough to lose a friend. But in this case, our parting is their reunion.
Yeah. I teared up and cried even. That was such a good cutscene. It was one of the best cutscenes in a long time.
Antu's already wandered the world for way too long. But now that you're all fixed up, he could be at peace. His final wish was to be reunited with his bro, and he's done that. We should be happy for him, just like he celebrated your recovery.
Yeah. I hope we get to see Milray again.
Thanks a ton, everyone. With your help, I've been able to do what my ancestor could not. Not only did we save this little Saurian from his torment, we also made a historic contribution to the study of phlogiston-related diseases.
It's Pog.
As a physician, I'm honestly feeling touched and overwhelmed.
Well said. Then without further ado, I hereby announce that the Bloomflower trials have come to a successful close.
I don't want to be too loud. I'm pretty sure I'm already heard a couple of times, but goddamn, this was phenomenal.
From my perspective, though, this competition had another meaning. Throughout the event, I didn't witness any arguments, scheming, or plotting for personal gain. All 6 tribes united to accomplish something truly remarkable.
Yeah.
Even without the threat of the Abyss, we're still as close as family. We've surpassed those who came before us, and in the future, our people will surely grow more united still.
Well said, Mavuika. This is why you're my favorite Archon. Very confident, very strong.
So, in keeping with our traditions, it's time for a celebration. Let's make this a lively one, people.
Woohoo!
Indeed.
As it happens, I picked a whole batch of fresh vegetables just yesterday. I'll go get them now.
Leave the meat to me.
Yep.
And don't you dare skimp on it, Kanich.
I'll go gather the others. Many hands make light work.
Yep.
And besides, the best meals are always ones prepared together.
See you tonight, everyone.
Yeah.
See you tonight! Paimon's ready for a feast and a half.
Take part in the celebration banquet. Oh, sevens. Oh, sevens on too. Take part in the banquet celebration. Do I even want to take?
Let's ride.
Like. Right. How long am I in? Alright, I just looked at highlights on YouTube. I'm almost done. I'm like 10 minutes out.
Kachina!
Hey!
Fancy a slice of volcano cake? I baked it myself.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Screenshot. She is so adorable. Yes, please.
Ooh! In that case, Paimon be glad to oblige. Mmm, so good. Paimon's tempted to eat the whole cake.
I can make it for you, you know.
Go ahead. I made this specially for you guys.
Aww. Thank you.
Sweet cakes help people forget their worries. And I hope everyone could be happy every day.
I see the cloud hanging over your head during the competition has disappeared. See that bounce back, Kachina.
Yep, I'm feeling much better. I definitely wasn't unsure about where my future lay for a while there. But reading through those old scrolls, I realized that the 6 tribes haven't always been so united. They used to argue a lot, and even got into big fights. I've never experienced anything like that. I can barely imagine such a harsh way of life. I love Natland the way it is today, and I love spending time with my friends. As Uncle Pakal once told me, the harder something is to come by, the more we should treasure it.
Well said.
So, I've decided to always do my best to help, and make sure my friends are happy. Most importantly, I want us all to stay united, forever and ever. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm gonna do that, but I can start with what I'm good at, like baking delicious crackers and cakes to share with everyone.
Sheena, you're a good kid.
You know what? Paimon just had an idea. You could open a cake shop.
Shit.
That way Paimon will be able to enjoy your cakes even more often than she already does.
You really think so? I'll have to get Moalani to teach me how to run a shop then.
Oh, imagine in a future update, we're gonna see Kachina have her own cake shop.
Baking delicious desserts every day and making everyone smile. That does sound like a wonderful life.
Escoffier would actually be proud of Kachina if she wants to bake cakes.
Thanks, guys. I think I might have found a new goal to work towards.
Good luck. I'll be rooting for you all the way.
By the way, Paimon hasn't seen Aoife or that cuckoo thesaurus yet. Any idea where they went?
Kakuku. That's his name.
Before the party, I heard he was planning on heading up that hill to pay respects to his ancestor. They're not back yet?
No.
If he doesn't get back soon, all the best food's gonna be gone. Guess we've got no choice but to take the cake with us and go check on them.
Look for Aoife. Well, you know what? I have an hour and 39 minutes, chat. For those who are watching this on YouTube when I upload this, this is basically like a continuation of my stream, but I have an hour and 39 minutes.
Want some more cake? I made plenty.
Sure. There's no NPCs, so everyone's here. Milray! Nyan! Sorry, Marissa.
The more meat you eat, the faster you'll recover.
Sorry. Okay. I saw Kanich over here in the corner. Same as where he was during the Archon quest. Does Bro really have an invisible wall? Bro's not a character, bro. This is weird, but okay. Okay.
I owe you an apology too. I've been too harsh on you. Wish I could have frozen that moment in time so you could just listen to yourself.
Right?
A few more drinks and who knows? You might hear it again. In your dreams.
After hearing a few more lines from the new Kanich voice actor, I'm getting used to it, but again, it's still not the same. I'm getting used to it though. Alright. Next.
I'm curious. How did you create that black mist?
It was just an illusion. If Granny had been the one doing it, she could have come up with something much more impressive.
Oh, I bet.
All right. You can stop with the flattery. Just an illusion? You're already good enough to fool me.
Oh, is that incident still in your mind? I didn't exactly have a choice back then.
Act 4.
Relax. I'm not here to dig up the past. I'm just saying you've got a real knack for illusions. And that's something to be proud of.
He's like Loki.
Thanks, Granny.
He's like Loki. I can't sit down or else I'm gonna miss the shot. Okay. Nope.
A toast to the successful conclusion of the Bloomflower trials. Cheers!
Cheers. Finally. A few days off.
Planning a vacation, are we?
Aww.
Judging from my experience with the pilgrimage, things are pretty quiet for a few days after competitions. There usually isn't much trouble.
Okay.
Yeah, competitions do take a lot out of everyone. We all need a good rest.
Cheers to that. And a long overdue break.
Even the chiefs are here. I'll take a photo of the chiefs too. Because why not? Oh. God. Position Lumine much easier. There we go.
Try some. Try some. How do they taste?
Delicious, as always. It's your signature dish after all.
How? Yum!
Alright. Second to last one. Jesus Christ. Chief Biram. My god. My lord, this dude's tall.
This wine's amazing.
Of course. Wouldn't have made it into my collection otherwise. Drink as much as you like today, people. I mean, I owe you all one, don't I?
We might just have to take you up on that.
As much as we like?
Oh, you don't.
You
don't
might
wanna say
regret
that.
saying that.
I was about to say, like.
All right. Bring it on.
They're gonna turn you broke, bro. Anyway, Mavuika. Ma'am, looking respectfully. As always, looking respectfully. There you go. Mavuika.
I've kept the extra sacred flame crystals for future use. Next time you need some, just come to me.
Okay.
Also, this was my first time acting in a play like this. I find I really enjoyed it. What did you think of my acting skills?
I'll be honest, there's certainly room for improvement. Non-natural. You fumbled your lines and you're also a bit in the delivery, but hey, first time. Certainly room for improvement.
I'd have to agree with that. Seems like I still have a lot to learn. Is it something you're good at? Some tips would be nice if we find a suitable time for it.
Hey, I can teach you. So. Look for Aoife, eh? Look for Aoife. Looking for Aoife, eh? And I think after that we're done. I can go home, go bed. If you get that reference, you know where that's from. It's 2:30 and I've been recording for 2 hours. Oh god, I've been recording for 2 hours. I want to go to bed. But let's finish this down, then I can go to bed. There you go.
of the engines!
And the night is closing in. Oh, it's right there.
Yo, Ancestor Man. Guess you're reunited with Antu already? I have a Kukasaur companion too, so I totally get how you must have felt.
Aww.
First time I saw this dude, he was out in the wild, being bullied by other saurians because of his unusual appearance.
Aww.
He'd been pecked all over the place, bleeding from head to toe. He barely made it. I gave him some meds, and from then on, he just stuck to me like glue.
Aww.
Even wound up becoming my assistant.
Thanks, bro.
Aww.
Hey, don't mention it, dude. Being on the road with me as a vet was never gonna be an easy gig.
I'm starting to
One
like
time when
Aoife.
we were treating a sick saurian, Kakuku got infected too. He ran a high fever, and I searched everywhere for ingredients and did everything I could for him. But despite giving it my all, he was right on the edge, man. And all I could do was keep praying. If he hadn't recovered, I know I'd have felt the same guilt you did.
Oh.
Luckily, he managed to pull through. And he even stayed by my side, helping me ever since. He's a solid assistant, no question.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kakuku, I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Hey, don't mention it, dude.
I love these
Your
two.
medicine born of guilt? Don't sweat it. We'll keep improving it as we go. You have my word.
That's right.
That way, no one else will ever have to feel the same guilt that you did ever again.
Act 3, Spell of Unity, complete. That... Okay, that's the thing. Hey! I'm gonna take a photo with you two real quick. Hope you don't mind. You guys don't mind, right? As my memory. For memory. Hey, Aoife.
Huh? Yo, bros. What brings you guys here?
Bringing our bros some cake, of course.
Hey.
Tina made these herself, you know. They're incredible.
For real? In that case, I gotta...
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. That's awesome, bro.
Hey, save some for me.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have finished. We have finished Tournament in Glory and Bloom with an hour and a half left. I am so glad. I am glad that I finished it. I have over 3 polls, essentially. 3 polls, and this pity will now be saved for Shilonen because I don't even want to try anymore. But I'm not getting Shenyan at this point. I'm not getting it. Yeah, I'm already on 60, so... Like, next few polls, which is the... like, I will be doing Imaginarium Theater, which will give me an extra 5. And then I will just, well, fully explore, I guess, the new area, which is Collective of Plenty. And, yeah, I guess. And then after that, I'll be gone. I'll be trying to get Shilonen, but I don't remember which one was it, but let's do that instead as well. You won't be missed. Or you will be missed. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a very, 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 very fun event. One of the best events I've had, or I've experienced in a while. And it was very emotional, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. So be sure to leave a like, subscribe, click the bell to enable notifications to see new videos, and comment down below if you guys want more Genshin Impact videos on the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next one. Peace out, guys. Red Bolt out.